Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Super Shell Monster Story 2 on the series JG.
I'm Zerfall.
And, I don't think he counts as a helper, but we do have a Drago bird with us, as Zerf pointed out. This is the first video of our little session for the week, and I was like, what's that bird thing? Zerf had to help me out on that one. So I'm trying to avoid this balloon, see if we can figure out what's going on at the town. And I know Zerf is on top of it, but this might be a time for me to casually remind him that he is usually in charge of... Oh, we don't have a stamp book, so it doesn't matter. We can't get the stamp.
Yeah, and we've got Ernie summons here too, right?
Well, that... Oh, we do have an Ernie summons?
Oh, is that... I thought that's what you wanted me to keep an eye out for.
No, I mean, I did see that bowl, but it's not like the type... No, I meant stamp cards, but no, we're not going to be able to collect it anyway, so...
No, we won't. But we'll be able to find it and say, we don't... Oh boy, we found a stamp, but we don't have a stamp card.
You don't have a stamp card.
Just trying to make sure we don't miss any monster skills, actually.
Well, so far so good. We got one. We got some kind of flaming skill from that monster clown.
You know what? I don't think we got the money last time.
The money?
Remember we left the note with the guy that was like, "Come on, send us a message about money."
Oh, I guess you're right.
Time bandit or whatever.
The time bandit. I'll let you read this while I adjust.
Oh, the legendary Drago bird. You say you rode one here from a realm far east of here.
Oh, one of them immigrant Drago birds from the east, eh?
I've heard about you. Wow! I would enjoy visiting that region someday. That's why the map's different than the last game.
Oh, yeah, I got you. I was going to make jokes about it. I want to see them cosplay girls, but no, you're right. It's similar to... Lufia did the same thing. They were like... At the end of Lufia 2, which was a prequel to Lufia, like, they saw something crashing on the faraway continent that had never been mentioned before, and I was like, yeah, but in both games you can circumnavigate the map with the airship, so what the fuck is this continent on another oblate spheroid floating nearby?
They're both donut-shaped, but also the donuts are almost touching, but not quite. So you can kind of jump from one to the other if you try, but you have to actually try.
What if you dipped someone's donut in acid? It's a test to see if Bobo's watching. Alright. Again, I'm checking all these things. Ah, I see the magic cube. It's got like
I can solve a magic cube in like, I don't know, 4 days?
That's where I was going. It's got like 9 different colored patches, and you turn it around. I really appreciate you saving our children. Please accept this small token. And he gives you his child.
It would be great if it just said, you received a small token.
Oh, it's a Tojo clan crest. Magic drink. I thought I saw someone. Yeah, there they are. It's a little Irish fella.
Some of the children who got turned into pigs were sold to people here and there. I wonder if we are going to be turning pigs back to kids all over the world.
And I'm wondering if these kids who were turned into pigs and that got sold here and there, did he mean before or after they were changed back from pigs?
I think he means as pigs.
I
actually wonder is
he does mean that, but the way he said it, it's open. It could be like some of those kids who got turned into pigs, and then you turned them back from being pigs. Well, we sold them off anyway.
I would find it amusing if we came across one of the earliest pigs that he ever transformed and then sold, and when you turn him back, he's mad. He's like, "Come on, I got a wife and kids."
Come on. I mean, I suppose I can still have sex with my wife, but people really frown on it now. My daughter has disappeared. Do you suppose Maurice is one of the unlucky ones? Well, I mean, she's a girl. That's pretty unlucky. Ooh, sorry. Could those monsters have sold her to someone? Please ask around and try to find her. Some people call her Maurice. Yeah, I would guess that will come up later. I mean, they gave us a name, which suggests that will actually matter later. Mm-hmm. If they had not given the kid a name, I would be like, oh, it's tragic backstory, but no, we're probably meant to do something about this. Oh, there's like the sound of the sea in the background. And the monarch of the sea.
It's actually just his hat, shawl close to his ears.
Reward for the sun lamp to collecting the treasure to King Grand. And even more treasure. Even more warnings about the same treasure. I want to talk to this bird, but I'm afraid it'll eat our iguana. The only helper we have is eaten by a bird. It's part of a dramatic, romantic story.
Yeah, there's like 8 treasures we gotta find eventually, I guess.
I don't know why it's occurring to me just now, but this is reminding me of Treasure of Rudra, just in that it's a very stock Japanese RPG setup that like studios could crank those things out and they wouldn't make it over to America because they weren't that great, but they're still kind of fun. Like, yeah, how many RPGs are out there that are like okay that I never got to play? I'll let you read this one. Sorry.
I'm sure everyone has thanked you properly, but let me add a little reward of my own.
Oh no.
I don't remember getting all these, we must have, but...
He slips down his pants. Maybe we went straight to the balloon and missed this.
I'm sure everyone thanked you properly, but let me thank you properly.
Let me thank you after dark.
Oh, he gave us all the pearls he had.
Yeah, we had to run around winking and looking like a pig. When it's not even Halloween. When my girlfriend isn't asking for something special for her birthday. And various other inappropriate comments. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this particular character design here. Kids turned into pigs, but we're happy you found a way to break that curse.
So this circus hasn't been here that long. How fast was he selling these pigs?
He can move, man.
Thank you for freeing the children over at that evil circus. I don't know why we sent them there when it's called the evil circus.
I mean, they weren't our kids. They were just, kids at an evil circus that came into town. But I guess we're glad you freed them. Now take them away from here. Not in my backyard. I'm not interested in repatriating the evil circus kids. It'll be a drain on public funds. Okay, this is like a big, empty, useless building.
Yeah, they had to make the world seem alive somehow. There's so many useless buildings in the world.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta strike a balance. You got the original Final Fantasy where I guess like Provoca had like buildings you couldn't go into, but more or less it was like there's 4 buildings in every town. And it didn't really feel too much like a real town. Seems like, is something going on here, or is it just a trick trap to get you to reset the town?
You received a vital name. That's what the trick trap was.
Yeah. I heard the Jodan Circus was kidnapping children. That's about as scary as it gets. I'd be king if only I was, wearing a crown.
He's the 6th cousin of the king. By that point, you don't get any of the cash money.
And he was called Nuncle, which displeased Cao Cao. Alright, welcome to the tool shop. I guess it's worth just
a tool shop called.
Just in case they're selling stuff that is not available elsewhere, and it does not appear they are. I think we determined the money is separate from what the other party has, because these guys got nothing.
Yeah.
And these are like zenny bucks or yen. They don't really feel like dollars, because if they had $3,000, they'd have some money, but nothing,
for all we know, this takes place way, way in the future, and inflation has gone out of hand.
I suppose it could be. But Glenn Beck told me to invest in gold. It would always be valuable. No, these are pearls. Ooh. Well, we can't afford either one of them, but boy, this would be better than what we've got.
The cosplay outfit.
Cosplay outfit. He mumbles.
Yeah, I'm a crab. I'm Mr. Krabs.
Sexy. Cosplay outfit. Leather breasts.
You gotta fill out your cosplay outfit somehow.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if you don't have a big enough cup, you just put some crumpled newspaper or leather in there. Silver knife. I feel like seeing if there's another shop in town. Well, then again, like upstairs might be the armor shop, but I imagine that's the only Wappet shop. But ooh, something's going on here with the music. Nothing funny about our situation, but whoa, you lot are a sight. I don't remember this at all.
Indeed. Oh, we're at the bar. Everyone's drunk.
Is that guy wearing a bandana, or is he supposed to have like a Native American headdress?
He's a budget Chrono Trigger.
Chrono Trig.
I'm stuck here until the ship sail again. Yep, less working means more drinking.
How that feeling? Club, hey! Are you trying to start something?
What if we were?
We would receive a Thunder Opal.
Oh. Shocking.
Shining figure defeated.
You don't look old enough to drink. Do you expect him to slop you down some grog?
I mean, I know you're not human, so it's probably tough to gauge your ages, but, you don't look, human enough to drink. Oh. Drinking will stay for a phone, but I'll cuddle some if I feel like it, you wood floater.
Oh, got him!
Dang. Oh, racist there. No one of these fish stuck on the surface is gonna tell me what to do with liquids. Wow. He's not into government interference with his life. Poyon would not want to be told that he has to wear a mask.
No way, Poyon. You know you can't handle your liquor, Koopy.
Koopy? I do not remember this sequence at all. Without ships pulling in, my business is hurting so much I think I'll rename the joint. From now on, I'm calling this place the Recession Saloon. I know, pretty lame, huh? Anyway, these grounded sailors, much as I like the pearls, are getting a bit rowdy in here. They're getting rowdy. They will move some things.
Spelling drinks in the Recession Saloon.
I kind of feel like the name change might have more impact to us if we knew what the name of the place was before. This place used to be called the Strong Economy Saloon. We gotta cut down government regulation, restart that job machine.
It was actually called the Unburst Bubble.
Bar. That's right. Bar. Don't you dare block us, pal. Alright. Oh, that's neat. You can, I think I'd noticed this before.
You can, like, peek in a little bit?
Yeah, like, hey, what's going on over there? Woo! And Poyon... Oh, no, Koopy is the head of the party. I was wondering why Poyon isn't the leader, and it is set up that way. Alright, so let's get to the Wappet Shop It. Which they even told us is weapons and armor, but... So... We could sell some stuff and try to buy... No, we could never buy 2 crab outfits. And Koopy isn't really doing enough melee attacking in the important battles that it's worth that either. So I guess we buy 2 silver knives, 1 leather shield, 1 charm hat, and 2 leather breasts. What do you say?
That's pretty good.
Sounds pretty neat.
I don't know. It's not like a devil's knife.
It's what we can afford. It's the budget upgrade. So the crab outfit takes them, like, yeah, doubles everybody's defense. This not so much. There we go. I knew there was a way to do it all in one shot. We have no other business. And it ain't nobody's business if you do. Alright. We can auto. And they now have identical, not that great equipment.
Yep.
But it's better than what it was. I guess we can... It's not going to be worth much money, but I guess we can sell the rest. Because I would think if we were to get any new characters who can only speak to each person once, but they don't make the rules, they probably have starting equipment that's as good as what these guys just had, right?
Yep. Or we'll find more stuff along the way.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we're still like 10 videos back or
Yeah, we got
more.
a lot of wooden staves, too.
They just line around everywhere.
I was thinking, oh man, if I'd sold all that stuff first, and was like, no, we would not have been able to afford that better equipment. Maybe staff. For 40, yeah, okay. It's 40 pearl, but I don't think it's like this unbreakably awesome equipment that I was underestimating. Once in a while, they'll have something you really are not supposed to sell, which the sell price will be terrible for. Like, moon drops are irreplaceable in the greatest RPG of all time, Tecmo Secret Stars, and I think their sell price is like 10 gold, but 40 just feels like, yeah, it's worth 40. It's weirding me out a little. We still... Ooh, what's going on here?
I was going to say this was probably bigger on the inside, but it's really not.
It's the Doctor's TARDIS.
Our town legend dictates that we tap into the treasures only in dire circumstances. And if you think a clown is dire, you got another thing coming, kid.
Well, I mean, I understand what you're saying, lady, but I mean, if a clown is capable of being dire, I think that's the clown. But no, we ain't getting those treasures until later, apparently. They received Violin A, though. That bird is on the prowl for iguanas that it can eat.
They do, I mean, it's not great stuff that you find, but they do an okay job of making it worth your while to click on things.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's true. They incentivize you sufficiently to search around. And I like a game where it's like you feel some reward for actually exploring a bit, even if it's, little stuff. Someone claims they spotted a suspicious ship well off on the coast, but we don't know what to make this report. If so, why don't its captain make the report? We're like fish out of the water here, and no one's sailing at all because of the eerie ship. Yep, long as days looming out yonder, we's just a bunch of lousy pea-picking landlubbers.
Perhaps
Thanks for the info.
it's just a really luxury yacht.
A really luxury yacht?
Yeah, and they're like, oh, we can stay out to sea for like months at a time. Oh boy, I found a stamp.
I found a stamp, but I don't have a stamp card. Now, I really wanted to find it before we left, but now I guess we don't care anymore.
But now that you have it, just doesn't have the same appeal as you thought it would.
It just feels empty.
Here's an appealing fellow. Again.
Hey, check it out. It's the peer reviewer.
Where's the ships? Well, they once sailed to Marina all the time, but as you can plainly see, ain't no ships arrived in here from nowhere. Not yet, anyhow.
Ain't no sunshine when you go. I think the emulator stopped for a second there. That was weird. Well, other than staying at the inn, I think we've done what we can do in this town.
Are we all filled up on hit points and magic points?
Welcome to Port Lampa. Many who dream of adventure began their journeys here. No, probably not. Huh. Oh, yeah, we are, because we didn't get into any encounters. I guess we rested at the lighthouse, where some little girl fell in love with Koopy.
And
vice versa, apparently.
Yes. This is like a Twilight situation, though, because I'm pretty sure Koopy's like 118.
I think what happened is Koopy imprinted on... Well, if that little girl ever has a baby with Poyon, and because Poyon and Koopy are going to enter a love rivalry with the human child, if they have a baby, Koopy will imprint on that baby and offer his life to protect it, and it's going to be really weird and really unsettling. Speaking of weird and unsettling, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Super Shell. Oh, never mind. It's like, we got like another 10 minutes. I completely misinterpreted how much time we had left. Speaking of weird and unsettling, let's continue the video. That's what I'm gonna say.
At least 3 people clicked off now because of that.
Oh yeah, that's like 75% of our viewers. Because we have 4. I did the math. I made that work. Don't tell me I'm not a common idiot. Alright, I guess... I'm trying to see if there's any way to not deal with that balloon.
You didn't want to try to leave the town to the north? What if it is something?
That's a good point.
Not.
It's probably not. But I was hoping, like, hey, can we get to that cavern somehow? And the answer is, it doesn't look like we can.
We're trapped until we find some way of getting around in the air. If only there was something nearby that lets you get around in the air. Oh well.
There's a balloon, but... Sorry, but due to Jordan's disappearance, we are not allowing anyone to enter. Look, you heard me. Yes, the circus is active. He may be here, but for now, leave!
What a jerk.
And who is he, and how is he able to stop us?
Who is his daddy, and what does he do?
We're the shell monsters, mother... Hey, we've received a shell house. There's a shell house over yonder. Way over yonder across the hill. Well, I'm thinking maybe it'd be another stamp. But no, more likely, we had to attempt to get here before the plot would advance, maybe? Maybe we have to. Maybe we do have to sleep at the inn, even if we don't need to.
Yeah, I think it's kind of like the other town where our main people were.
We got into some kind of secret town entering encounter. You'll gain arms. Corner thrust.
Did we get a cutting knife? I got a hot tip on a cutting knife.
Hey, they're barking.
Before you go to the inn.
Okay. Hot tip on a cutting knife. Is it in the town or in the lighthouse?
No, it's in the Jordan tent. And there's something in the town too, but it's
Okay, we can't get into the Jordan tent.
Well, it's not in the tent. It's in the map that it's on. Did you check all the crates to the right?
Oh. Check most of the barrels.
There's also apparently a hidden treasure in the town.
Yeah, see, they really do make you look everywhere. Is this some kind of Canadian left and right deal here, or...?
No, maybe I'm just confused as to where it's hidden here. No, it's on that side. Go to the right.
Mm-hmm.
Go up. Okay, you see that barrel that's currently the middle barrel? Go around it and look to the left and then search.
Oh, chef's knife.
Okay,
well that's pretty well hidden. Maybe that will actually be worthwhile. Now we just wasted money on a silver knife. We'll never recover from this.
Probably could have afforded a crab costume if it wasn't for that.
Oh, probably, yeah. Probably like maybe 2 or 3. Alright, so that's it here. And you said there was a hidden treasure of awesome power in town.
Well, I don't know how awesome it is. It says it's hidden, though.
You said awesome power. We can roll back the tape if we need to, and I'll insert it, similar to me changing my real name to JG.
It looks like it's probably to the very far right left-wise. Then right-wise. More ups. And then it's similar to the other one where you look to the left here, and there's
a battle plate.
Battle plate.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy! I found a battle plate.
Poyon's become an invincible warrior. But we don't seem to know what to actually do.
And you know what? I was thinking at first that this was like plate mail or something, but now that I think about it, he's got a chef's knife, and he probably just has a plate that's meant for battle instead of eating.
Hmm. Or it's meant for kitchen warfare.
I mean, the walkthrough seems to imply that we just go to the next place. Like to Jordan's tent again, and we just get inside somehow.
Maybe we can threaten the guy with the
cutting knife.
Chef's knife. Yeah.
Maybe maybe the person writing this FAQ stayed at the inn just because they stayed at the inn. They didn't write it as part of the FAQ because they didn't realize it triggered something. Go down.
Ah, see, if you head straight towards him, he just jumps slightly. Well, I mean, we've taken a tiny bit of damage from fighting monsters, so I suppose we can now stay at the end. That or like one of these big houses where we didn't really quite figure out what the point was. Somebody said something we were supposed to see. Hold on, there's a door next to the inn. Frame skip doesn't... Oh, this is a new place, I think. Oh, I feel lucky those circus people didn't steal me away.
Thank goodness he's safe. Otherwise, right now, I'd be worried sick.
I'd be puking all over the place. From fear, of course. Well, that doesn't seem like it would have changed anything, so... Even with the ship's not sailing, I wouldn't risk traveling on Jodan's circus. But if you insist on trying, you must first locate the control room. Let's see, where would it be situated? I'd try searching the balloon section. Well, that might be it.
That might be.
Let's stay while we're here. 40 pearls. Oh man, that's all we got for selling the magic staff. Alright. You have to sell 4 moondrops to afford to stay here. Be careful out there amongst them English.
Apparently Jodan means joke in Japanese.
Ah, he's...
Hey, there he's not sure it was that guy.
Jordan's still gone, but maybe he went to town. Oh well, if you must, go ahead and enter. On second thought, Jay and I may have slipped back in. You guys can help us find him, okay?
So wait, does he work for Jodan or not?
No, I think he works for the town. Yeah, so I didn't know who he was, but I never thought he worked for Jodan. I think these guys are trying to capture Jodan now that he's been exposed as a criminal.
Now, I should point out that in the FAQ, not the shrine, it mentions here, the circus is run by the ringmaster Jodan, which means joke in Japanese. Jodan brings out his group of trained piglets, etc., etc. Just a side note, if you can't read Japanese, you are seriously missing out here. Jodan speaks in the most gloriously bizarre Japanese/English/French patois that I've ever heard.
Yeah, of all the Japanese/English/French patois he's ever heard, this is the most glorious.
This is the most gloriously bizarre. And then he says, I wish there was some way to translate it and keep the effect. So we can only assume that they tried their best, but were unsuccessful.
Yeah. Oh, no, I mean, okay, so this game has so far, who knows, maybe all the, like, weird shit that He Who Shall Not Be Named did turned the translators against the conservative movement, but they have been not putting in a bunch of weird like anti-healthcare, public healthcare stuff in this game so far. So I feel like what they've done with Jodan's dialogue was probably their honest effort to recreate, the weirdness of the original dialogue.
Oh, that's pretty lucky then.
Yeah. Although I think just having the better gear, it does seem like things are going much smoother against the same enemies. We, the Lampa 6, dedicated to hunt that fiend down, but if Jodan's here, he's not onto it, or he's onto us.
The Lampa 6.
The Lampa 6. The Lampa spread.
The true main characters of this game.
They're like the Custera of this game. They're actually more important than the heroes, if only you knew. We're just the Aquitalians. We're not really that big a deal. But anyway, speaking of being big deals, it's finally we've hit the 30-minute mark, which is, when this video is a big enough deal that it's ready to be sent up to the YouTube. So when we come back next time, we get to wander through a circus tent looking for Jodan in a totally new experience for this Let's Play. Thanks for watching, guys.
Bye.